For a few members of the community here, each July 10th, they relive the worst day of their lives. And as we leave you tonight from Sun Prairie, they tell our Armand Rahman they continue forward on the hard path of healing.
It's amazing to me that we've hit the 5-year mark.
When I met up with Abby Barr, she was about to film a video at her gym, Burn Boot Camp, for an event happening on July 10th.
My life went in a whole new trajectory 5 years ago.
She says the gym is one of the many ways her life has transformed as she heals from losing her husband, Cory, to the explosion.
Using exercise and health and wellness to get me through my grief is something I didn't know I needed until it was something that I needed every day, and provide that for other people that are struggling with mental or physical health.
But still, 1,800 days later,
some days the grief is the same as finding out day one.
She owes each one to her late husband.
That entrepreneurial spirit stems from Cory. Those girls stem from Cory. Who I am stems from my relationship with Cory and his passing.
Their twin daughters, now 8 years old. Abby says she tries to give them age-appropriate explanations about what happened, but leading up to the anniversary, new, tough questions always come up.
One of my daughters was like, well, you know, is that his birthday or the day he died? I said, well, that's the day he died. And she's like, that was just right after our 3rd birthday. And I said, yeah, that was right after your 3rd birthday. And she's like, that's really sad. And I'm like, I know.
So they hang on tight to all the good memories of Cory.
Good morning, everybody.
He was goofy, and that's one of the things that comes through the girls. The girls are very outgoing. They're not shy.
Hope you're having a good day so far.
That truck behind you, it's the old 1927, the first pumper that we ever had. That was his pride and joy.
The old fire engine Cory helped restore is just one thing that brings a smile to Chris Garrison's face every day. But every July 10th, the pain still flares back up for the entire fire department.
A lot of my people will pack up and leave on that day because they don't want anything to do with that day. Once you lose a firefighter, I think that'll never leave a fire department. I think that will always be there.
Cory Barr, a 15-year veteran with our organization, a gentleman that I promoted to captain.
Every day without him is painful, but Garrison says part of honoring him,
This is our Cory wall,
is ensuring every new face that comes through the training room knows Barr's face and how dedicated he was every day.
He was truly involved in the organization, not to the point of a paid-on-call person, but more like a full-time person because of all the classes and education and things that he took.
Since the explosion, Garrison says the department's improved how they monitor natural gas and what might trigger a leak in old infrastructure, like Sun Prairie's.
Now we have lasers that we can use to indicate if there's gases in a building.
We were a city of that time of probably 34,000, 35,000 people, but we acted like a community of 2,000.
Mayor Paul Esser says the trauma of that evening is meeting with progress at the corner of Main Street and Bristol.
And we can look back over those 5 years and see how the community has resolved what went on there.
Right now, a development proposal for that site is going through city government.
Well, everything is going to be residential down here. It would be apartments, and then it's a corner site, and at the Main Street side of that corner, there would be a hotel.
The developer also wants to provide a space for the community to develop a memorial. Yet all of these plans are bittersweet for Abby Barr.
Personally, it sometimes makes me angry because I see that change, but it's a good change for downtown Sun Prairie. The world seems to keep turning, and for me, it feels like it's standing still.
She says her and her family have to keep walking and remembering.
In order to be able to move forward, I don't have to move on because I feel like that indicates to me I have to leave Cory in the past, whereas moving forward, I can do it with him as a part of me and as part of the girls and part of what I do for my life.